Arc Seattle welcomes Rylee Pay, the first female lead broadcaster in AAA, hired by the Tacoma Rainiers. Rylee, congratulations. And to start off with, tell us how your journey led you here.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. It's been a fun journey to say the least. It definitely came after a lot of internships. I graduated from UNLV in spring of 2023, but knew that broadcast and just working in sports was something that was important to me and knew that I wanted to pursue. So I started interning my junior year of college, or going into my junior year with the Northwoods League in Wisconsin, moved away for a summer, and then worked a lot with my UNLV baseball team as well. Was fortunate to have people let me do a little bit of everything with that team. And then after that, the Cape League was kind of where my play-by-play really began. Had some awesome intern mentors and coordinators that really believed in me and wanted to expand the role. And so after that, it all kind of took off from there. Again, just knew that I wanted to work in baseball. So I was finishing up school and starting to look at the job scene, and saw a position with the Portland Sea Dogs open up for the AA Red Sox affiliate up in Maine, and moved up there, finished school online, and got to be one of their play-by-play announcers for the last couple of seasons alongside Emma Tiedemann. And that's where I learned so much, just about the minor leagues and everything that goes along with this lifestyle, and working in professional baseball. And then this past off season was really fortunate to see this position open up after Mike Curto retired, and has definitely been a dream of a place to end up. And this organization has been so great to work with in the last couple months.
That's awesome. And you are really breaking the barriers. I saw you were forming the second all-female booth in professional baseball history with the Portland Sea Dogs. How was that experience?
It was the best. Working alongside Emma Tiedemann was a huge, huge piece of my development in my career, and just as a person as well. Her taking a chance on me right out of school, and taking me under her wing, and teaching me all the ins and outs of the minors was so huge. She's become such a great friend now as well, and continues to be a great mentor who has reached out, and has stayed in touch, and we're just I feel so fortunate to have her as somebody to kind of lean on in this industry, and to just go to for anything. So it was a ton of fun for me. It wasn't the reason that I was going there by any means. She is just a talented broadcaster at the core, whether that's male or female. I just was so impressed by her work and wanted to go and learn from her. But it made it even more special, and something that I really was hoping to get, just because of the fact that not typically do you find other broadcasters that are really going to sound like you. So for me, it was huge to just have somebody to learn from that sounds like me, has been through some of the things that I want to achieve, and could provide just that insight and perspective. So it was the best, and can't say enough great things about her and that organization as a whole.
Well, you both looked amazing in the booth together, I thought. Tell me a little bit about this play-by-play. Is it nerve-wracking to do this? Is this something that you've always wanted to do, is the play-by-play?
It was definitely not at the forefront of my mind. It wasn't initially on my radar at all going into school. Definitely envisioned myself more as a reporter, host, and saw myself in those roles. And that's kind of how the trajectory of my internships kind of shifted. Originally was an MC with the Northwoods League and a marketing intern. And then with UNLV baseball, I did a little bit of everything with them. Their website, PA announcing, graphics, writing, really you name it. And so I had the opportunity to learn a ton of different skills, which was very helpful. But going into the Cape League summer, they originally hired me as a team reporter to do pre and post, and then also some sideline interviews, and to be a part of their broadcast team to provide some color throughout the innings. But it was in that internship where I had people just turn to me and say that we would love to expand this role, and we'd love if you did the play-by-play for the next inning. And so for me, it was trial by fire is how I call it. It was a game in Orleans that summer where my broadcast partners turned to me and said, "You take the third inning." And if you've ever done play-by-play, you know that it takes a lot of prep. And so for me, it was a little terrifying to be thrown in like that. But for after that, I just was hooked to the challenge. I knew that after that inning, I wanted to improve at it. I knew that I could do it so much better. And so it was the challenge that hooked me, and has provided so many opportunities since then. So I just love the unexpected of having something that is so tangible in terms of your growth every single day. You're going to improve in some ways, and there's always things that you can be working on to be better as a play-by-play broadcaster.
I think that's great advice, Riley. And thank you so much again for joining us on ARC Seattle. You are a huge inspiration to women all over and anyone looking to get into play by play broadcasting. And thank you so much again for joining us on ARC Seattle. It was amazing talking with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.